Hello, hello. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome. My name is Taneza. I am the mom of 3 amazing kids living in the heart of New York City. All right, let's just jump right into it, guys. I got a notebook full of notes. We are reviewing Married at First Sight, season 16, episode 1. There's lots to get into, guys. All right, so we have like 5 couples, right? And they give them like names. Jasmine and Eris. So Jasmine's the queen without a king. She's like the beauty queen. I like her. Eris is the reformed and ready for love. So like used to be a player, but wants to settle down. Nicole and Chris. Nicole is serving the sass, and Chris is Mr. Nice Guy. My first impression, guys, she's going to eat him up, but let's just get into it. Number 3 is Kirsten and Shaquille, Miss Great Expectations and Mr. Devout Workaholic. Dominique and McKinley, she's the old soul. He's the introverted dreamer. Those 2, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. And 5, Gina and Clint. Gina is the spontaneous styling and slaying. And Clint is the adventurous seeking a first mate. Let's go through them. Kirsten, let me say it correct. Kirsten is 32. You can tell already her mom's like her big support system. She wants to get married because she wants kids and she wants what her colleagues and her friends have, the marriage. She does like things her way. She's got a master's in business education. She's a real estate agent, quote, a ball of fire. And she wants a lot in a partner, in a husband. She does. She wants him to be physically fit, tall, handsome, hardworking, nice teeth. She considers herself to be picky, and I would agree, very picky. Shaquille, the devout workaholic. He is... when he was 7, he had a horrific car accident. He, his mom, his siblings were in the car. He was told by doctors he could not play sports from like 1st grade through the 8th grade, so he focused on academics instead. He is currently the executive director at Tennessee State University, getting his doctorate at the same time. He has historically had long distance relationships, so he's looking forward to a marriage and living with his wife. Kirsten's family was super supportive. Her friends, super happy. Shaquille, Tennessee for love. He's, quote, tired of being alone. And since they're both educated, the experts think they're going to be the ultimate power couple. Dominique and McKinley. Dominique, we meet her like drinking with her girls, right? She's known as the old soul, only child of a single mom who calls her mom multiple times a day. Her mom is actually the one who signed her up for Married at First Sight. But she says she's ready. She's 25. She's the youngest of the women. All the women are in their 30s except for Dominique. She's 25. She says that she is looking forward to her full-time permanent cuddle buddy. Ooh. I don't know if she's ready, you guys. I don't know. We're going to see. I don't know because we're going to talk about it later at the bachelorette party. I don't know if she's ready. McKinley is 34, you guys. Moved from Flint, Michigan to Tennessee 4 months ago to try to find love. That's the reason he gave. He's staying with family friends that he's known since the 5th grade. He considers himself initially shy, but then fun and outgoing. And he said the word sassy to describe himself. Yeah. Sassy. I've never heard that. I've never heard a male describe himself in that way. So he is the youngest of 3 kids. Both of his siblings have masters. He dropped out of college, but now he owns his own business in the cannabis industry. His parents have been together for 45 years, so he's definitely seen what a strong marriage looks like. His girlfriend that he was planning on getting engaged with ended up getting engaged with someone else. And honestly, guys, he still looks heartbroken to me. Like when he's talking about it, like he's tearing up in the confessional. Is he over her? He says, quote, when he falls hard. The experts think they have similar attachment styles. They both want independence. I think they're looking for too much from their partners. Like, at first impressions, Dominique and McKinley, they're very different people, and they're looking for a partner to do way too much, in my opinion. All right, let's get into Nicole and Chris. You guys, Nicole serving the sass and Chris, Mr. Nice Guy. Nicole is 32. She's from Queens, New York. Her friends are legitimately stunned. Like, blank face, soul left the body, came back when she says she's getting married. Like, stunned. They had the best reactions. I don't like the fact that she calls herself a bitch. I don't like that. I'm not into that. She's a dog mom named Charlie. I feel, is going to have issues with the dog and the husband. I don't know how. I don't know if she's going to put Charlie first. She's a lot. Her mom is full-blooded Italian, called the FBI, and her dad is Jewish. She, quote, has so much love in this little body. She said that, quote, this is a last resort for her. Being on Married at First Sight. Yeah, so Chris is 36. It was a little bit questionable when he only had one friend to tell about getting married. Like, one person. No family, no parents. He had one person at the bar. He is comedy relief through impersonations. He considers himself a hopeless romantic. He, quote, has been horrible, absolutely horrible at picking partners. His parents are divorced. He considers that a failure. Both fear they won't find their other half, and they both have dogs. I don't know. I think Nicole's a lot, and that's great. That's her personality. I don't know if it's going to be too much. Woo, we're going to see. This is going to be a really entertaining season. Let's go jump to Jasmine and Aris. Aris, why do his friends laugh at him when he tells them that he's getting married, you guys? He's 39 years old. When he was 28, he was ghosted. That's the last long-term relationship he's had. He said, quote, she pulled a me on me when she ghosted him. His mom had him at 19, and his dad was murdered in 1994. A cousin who I think I'm going to love already. I think I'm going to love her. Aris' cousin, I love you already. She said Aris, quote, should just walk away now. Don't do this. I mean, she says that he lacks real world experience. Jasmine is cute. I like her. She's 32. She's got an extremely close-knit family, which I thought was so sweet. Auntie Pat reminds me of Aris's cousin. I feel like they will get along, believe it or not. Her family seems genuinely excited when she breaks the news that she's getting married. She was Miss Virgin Islands, Miss Tennessee, Miss United States of America. She's a cheerleading coach of 10 different teams. She works 6 days a week, and she is committed. She's ready. She claims she is stubborn. Her auntie claims the guys that she's been dating have been bullshit. And it seems like everyone does yoga in this show. I don't know. LOL. Gina at 35. I like Gina. She seems really sweet. She's a salon owner and a hairstylist. She is now building her own brick and mortar. She's adventurous and spontaneous. She had a single mom, an absent dad, one long-term relationship. He wasn't happy and broke up with her. She's been told that she's, quote, intimidating, maybe because she's so successful in her business. Clint. Y'all, Clint's a character. I'm going to tell y'all right now. Clint is, mark my words, Clint is a character. He is 40 years old. He told his friends about being married in 2 weeks. They seemed excited. He is a, quote, professional life liver. Sailing is a lifestyle. He's lived with somebody for 4 years. She tried to become what she thought that he wanted. He also flies planes. Both have had great success in their careers, according to the expert, but I never found out what Clint does. Like, what does he do for a living? Leave in the comments below. I rewound it and everything. I didn't catch it. Didn't catch what he does for a living. But why does his friend say, quote, I'm more scared for her when he breaks the news? All right, when the guys and the girls meet up, you guys, Nicole is shady. She shades Dominique for being 25. I didn't know what I wanted when I was 25. She's shady. Shaquille calls himself Dapper Dylan. I guess that was when Clint was like, oh, I thought we were wearing like jeans and regular shirts and you came in a blazer. And he was like, oh, I like to brunch. And he was doing the most, but I was here for it. I was here for it. Kirsten, to her, being handsome is very important. Like, she continues to mention how she wants a good looking man she is attracted to, like multiple times. So that's obviously important for her. Is athletic code for being like not heavyweight? Because a couple of them said that multiple times. I want male and female. I want someone athletic. Nicole is going to give her husband a safe word for when she's just doing too much, and the word is pineapple. And Kirsten shades her a little bit. She's like, he's going to be using that word a lot. She's a lot. I think Nicole's a lot. And that's okay. But I don't know if Chris is for her. I don't. Well, McKinley wants kids. You can tell already. Kirsten wants 2 to 3 kids. She said, let me have a boy and a girl and I'll be done. Jasmine, she said that she gets baby fever a lot. And the last 4 times she's gotten baby fever, she buys a dog each time. Eris asks the others in the group. Okay, so this is the first meetup, guys. Remember that I said that. This is the first time they're meeting. The girls meet the girls, the guys meet the guys. Eris asked the group, when was the last time you guys had sex? Y'all just met today. Guys, I really think that the producers fed him that question. That is way too personal this quickly. Y'all just met. Chris said a year ago, Eris shade him, said he doesn't call him the 40-year-old virgin. Chris said a year ago. Said that, Clint was shocked. Like, you could just say, like, what? Like, I have a feeling that Clint has never gone a year without having sex since he started having sex. Like, that's what I got. He was befuddled. He felt like he was going to be bamboozled. Like, he was like, what? It's been a year? And so then Chris flips the script and was like, when's the last time you had sex? Why did Eris say that the last time he had sex was the day before he found out he was getting married in 2 weeks? The day before. The day before, 2 weeks ago, he basically hasn't had sex since he found out 2 weeks ago that he was going to be getting married. And the funny thing is that Clint said the same thing. Yep. It's been 2 weeks. I was Chris disgusted. You can see it on his face. He was disgusted. He was like, are they ready? He said that he had already deleted all the dating apps on his phone. Deleted them. What did Eris say? Eris said he put them on hold. He paused them. I will say, though, that Kirsten and Shaquille, when their photos were next to each other on the screen, they do look really, really good together. Shaquille has mentees. It was so funny when he took them to try on the tux, and the sales associate was like talking about their drip. But it's so funny, he really took their opinions to heart, picking out the tux. I'm not sure how I feel about the no socks, but he does choose this green tux. So Kirsten looks like Cinderella. The gown that she chose was beautiful. Beautiful. I like the back the best, but it was a beautiful gown. You guys, Nicole took that bachelorette party too seriously. Like, she had the outfit. You could tell she had a Pinterest board for this outfit. Like, she had the veil, the dress. Like, she's like, this is my bachelorette party. I'm going to bachelorette. She was turned up all the way up. Not male strippers came in, you guys. Quote, Jasmine said, Nicole is ready for a good time. Nicole licked the abs of the stripper. Hashtag no judgment. Not Clint wearing a cowboy hat to his bachelor party. The stripper took shots off of Dominique. Yep. And it was so funny when the guys were talking at the bachelor party and Shaquille was talking about yeah, how she's going to be the mother of his children. And the editors cut to Kirsten bouncing on the shoulders of the stripper. I was like, that is shady. Shady producers. Yeah, I mentioned before that Chris deleted his dating apps. Eris put his apps on snooze, he said. They toast. I think it was a lot of sex talk. I think it was too much. I think it was way too much at the end. I mean, I guess it was the alcohol, but it was just too much. Like, I was like, come on, we're better than this. Not Dominique flirting with the stripper, talking about her bra size and her vape pen that slid between her boobies. So it's funny because Kirsten was talking with she's the first one to get married. So we cut to her wedding day. She wakes up and she talks about how she's not sure if she wants a bald-headed man. But she likes a guy with a nice beard. That's a plus. Mom is MIA, right? She's not answering her phone. They give you the drama, but then of course she shows up at the door. Yo, her dad did not agree for a COVID test, aka Kyrie, and so he was not able to walk her down the aisle. You guys, at the end of the episode, the bridesmaids ask Kirsten, how will we know if it's a yes or a no? And she's like, oh, my eyes. But then she's like, a kiss on the lips, or if I make him do it on the cheek. And I'm like, girl, don't do that to that man. And then in the preview for next week's episode, what is she doing? Giving the cheek. I don't know. I thought they looked really good together. I'm pulling for them. I really, really am. All right, that's my review. I look forward to seeing you next week. I'll be reviewing season 16, episode 2. Please feel free to join my tribe. Subscribe below. I'll see you in next week's video. Bye for now.